I just wanna rollie with a dabber ranch. I already got some designer to hold on my pants. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Isaac, aka King French, and if you could take 2 seconds at a time to hit that subscribe button if you are new and turn on post notifications, that way you guys know whenever I go live or post a new video. And let's aim for 1,000 likes on this video. That would be awesome. And I hope you're all having a great day. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to dribble the best in NBA 2K18. I've gone through, played this game every day since launch, and trust me, these are the best dribble moves in the game. And there's actually a couple dribble moves, two that I actually switched out from my previous video that smashed at 500 likes, which thank you so much for the support, guys. We're almost at 37,000 subscribers, just around the corner. So I appreciate all the support, but here are my dribble moves that you need to become a dribble god in NBA 2K18. Two that I switched out from my previous video was Moving Crossover Pro 2 and Rhythm Dribble Kevin Durant. This is like Kevin Durant is like a basic size up Elite 2 from 2K17. So you can speed boost out of all these animations as long as you have the right build, the right speed, and of course the right ball control to obtain all of these dribble moves. But hands down, after playing this game for a massive amount of time, these are definitely the best dribble moves in the game that you can really cook up. And also go to your NBA shots and put on normal 2 hop jumpers. Trust me, you will need that move on as well. Now just before I get into the tutorial, guys, go to the nav, go to controller settings, and you just want to put on absolute for the 3 things I have here. Trust me, this will make you a better ball handler. And pretty much if you're in the right corner, you can still do a crossover by going left right with the right analog stick. That's how it pretty much works. Alright, let's get into the tutorial. So starting off with the basics, man, we're just going to start over with the fast crossover by going left or right with the right analog stick while staying in one place. So the only thing you're moving is that right analog stick, and you're just going to keep going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. That's it. So we're just starting off with the basic stuff right now, and that's how you do the crossover. And the more advanced steps will be towards the end of this video, but you know, just replay any part if you need to. And like I said, you can speed boost out of all these animations, so that's why they are so OP in the playgrounds and just in general. Now the next move is pretty simple, just basic behind the backs, and you can do this just while standing in one spot, just using the right analog stick. You just flick the right analog stick down twice, and you can't, if you do it 3 times, you'll get into a bad animation. So what you want to do is do it twice, and then just do one crossover to the opposite hand, and then do it twice again if you really want to spam these behind the backs. Now this next move is personally my favorite to mix combos in with, is the between the legs. All you have to do is while standing in one spot, you just flick the right analog stick diagonal left down, and then diagonal up right if it's in your right hand. So it's like going kind of, you're facing it between the legs in that area and just flicking it back and forth, but in an upwards, you know, as I said, diagonal kind of slant. And you just spam that, you just keep flicking it, find that rhythm of the ball, and as you see, it's really fast, and you can mix many combos in with this and speed boost right out of it. Next up, we have the Rhythm Dribble Kevin Durant, and this actually fakes out a lot of my opponents in the playgrounds. As you see, that's the full animation, but what you can actually do is just press the right analog stick up once while you're standing in one spot, wait for that first glide animation that he kind of does left or right depending on which way, you know, you're holding the ball. But right as he does that first animation, just keep running to that same side, or wait till the animation switches hands, and then you can sprint in towards that same side as well. This move is very good for the playgrounds, and I definitely recommend this Rhythm Dribble. Now for this next move, I know most of you remember normal 1 ISO hesitation from 2K17, that cheese step back, but this year they actually took that out. But this is the best one that creates the most space off a jump back. As you see, it's pretty much basic while running in one direction, holding the left analog stick and the turbo to run one direction. Flick the right analog stick down and it should trigger this step back move, which is pretty nice. You can speed boost out of this. As you see, I'm just going sprinting same direction, and it is a very nice move to also mix in combos with as well, or get a nice spaceful shot to pop that tray. Now next up is the normal 2-hop jumper I told you guys to put on, and this move creates a lot of space, speaks for itself, but the only thing that's different is they had this in 2K17 as well, but we used to be able to do it side to side. Now they only make us do it backwards, because if we go side to side, it will actually force us to pick up the ball and force up a shot. But in order to do this move while standing still, all you have to do is pretty much just face the left analog stick, kind of in a backwards position before you tap, just before you tap square backwards. That's pretty much how easy it is. And if you're having trouble with any of these moves, just go to your my court, stay there for hours if that's what it takes, because that's what I've done. I've put a lot of time into the my court, just sitting there practicing dribbles and just getting as best as I can possible. Next up is the basic size up, and the reason why I have this basic size up on is because it makes all your dribble moves faster, so that's why I have this on. But in order to really activate what I'm doing, this snatch back and these left hesitations and all that, you're just going to want to hold the turbo button and then just flick the right analog stick, either right, left. If you flick it twice in one direction, it kind of does that hesitation you see me doing, but if you do it backwards, you get that little pullback animation, and it's pretty easy. And just mix some combos into this as well. Now before we get into the advanced dribble moves, I just wanted to throw this out here as well, the zigzag cheese. All you pretty much have to do is just while jogging one direction, then when you decide to switch directions, hold R2 and then continue to sprint that direction. If you really want a nice speed boost, you can really fake out your opponents doing this, and it's really easy. It takes no skill. Just like I said, use the left analog stick, and then when you're jogging one direction, you decide to go to the left direction, then you just hold the turbo and then move the left analog stick in that direction. Pretty easy. But now let's get on to the advanced dribble moves. Now from this point on in the video, you must learn this move in order to do the other moves in the video. This is the momentum crossover, and how to do this is pretty much while standing still. You can do it moving as well, but while standing still, you want to move the right analog stick. Say you have it in your right hand first, you want to move the right analog stick to the left, and right after like a half a second after you do that, or maybe 3/4 of a second, that's when you want to move the left analog stick to the same direction. So I'm moving both of them to the left, but right when you move that left analog stick, hold the turbo down. So you're moving the right analog stick first, 3/4 of a second, you're gonna move that left analog stick and turbo at the same exact time. I hope I explained that right, and you just replay the video if you need to hear it again. But this move is really good, and there's a fast and slow version. The slow version is when you actually see him do one dribble before it goes to his other hand, but the fast one is when it just directly goes into the opposite ball hand. And this move is, like I said, really good. You can speed boost out of this and get right past your opponents. If you've been playing previous 2Ks and you've already learned this move, then it's pretty much the same stuff. But if you're a beginner, then this move will probably take some time for you to understand. But like I said, man, get used to the basics before you even attempt any more of these. Trust me. So after you've learned how to do the momentum crossover, this is the momentum crossover behind the back move, which is so OP if you actually time it right. That's right, you gotta time this move as well. That's what dribbling's mostly about, is timing your dribbling. And so how to do this is, it's pretty much the same thing as doing momentum, but what you want to do is, after your first momentum, right, and you see the ball about to go to that opposite ball hand, then that's when you flick the right analog stick down, you quickly let go of turbo, and then you move the left analog stick to the opposite direction. So if you were originally running to the right, you'd flick that left analog stick to the left, for example. And right after you move that left analog stick to that opposite direction, that's when you want to hold down the turbo button again. And based on how to time this great is you got to do it faster. So if you wait a little too long to hold that R2 turbo, like if you do everything else but you waited another half a second more to hold that turbo, then your guy will get that slow behind the back animation. So you kind of want to time it all fast, really. So for a sum up, it's same thing as momentum, and right as you see the ball switch hands, that's when you do right analog stick first to flick down, then you let go of turbo, that's second step, and then right as you let go of turbo, you want to switch the running direction with the left analog stick. So like I said, if you were going right originally, you want to go left, that's third step, and then you want to hold down turbo again right as you start once you move that left analog stick, you start holding turbo again. If you're a beginner, you're definitely gonna have to replay this video, man. So if you didn't understand that, just replay the video until you do. I think I explained it pretty good. Just follow what I'm saying, really listen to what I'm saying, and just practice in my court, and you should definitely be able to get this move down quick. This next move is the momentum spin. As you see that move right there, that nice animation, man. All you have to do is right when you do the momentum, right, and you flick your right analog stick to that same side, and then what you want to do is just pretty much kind of twirl it in a half circle. Like if you get what I'm saying, with the right analog stick, just twirl it in a half circle after your momentum, and then your guy should come out. And when he does that run back animation, then you can either, right when he starts running out, you can flick to the left with the right analog stick, or you can flick to the right, and he'll do that between the legs animation, as you just saw. So this move, like I said, man, you need to know how to do the momentum crossover before you attempt anything. Overall though, this move is pretty easy once you know how to do momentum. Like I said, man, just twirl the right analog stick in a half circle. So I'm going to give you guys an example. So say you do a momentum crossover to your right side, right? And right as that ball's, about to go in that right hand, all you want to do is just, your right analog stick will of course be facing right at that time, but what you want to do is just kind of go down and around the circle of the right analog stick curve. You just go down and you do a half circle in the little PlayStation analog circle, if you get what I'm talking about. Now time for the final step, the final dribble move I'm going to be showing you guys, but make sure you know how to do that last step before you come on to this one, just to make things easier on yourself. Make sure you master it, and then what you want to do is pretty much when you do the momentum spin backwards, right? And you know how you have to spin the right analog stick in a half circle, right? But for the half spin out of that, all you have to do is just flick it around twice, a full 2 times, and you'll get that half spin animation, and you'll catch a lot of your opponents off guard by doing this elite dribble move. Just a quick example, man. So you do the momentum, the spin, but pretty much when you do momentum, just go around the circle twice. It makes it a lot easier on yourself. Just go twice right away when you do your first momentum, and it'll do the spin with the half spin in it as well. Like I said, guys, if you have played previous 2Ks, then all these dribble moves should pretty much be really easy to you. If you've practiced already doing these and you already knew these moves, then this should be really easy, just because 2K18 kind of has same dribbling mechanics. But I love the NBA 2K18 dribbling. Let me know your thoughts in the comment, and also just let me know how good of a job did I do, good or bad, explaining these moves. I tried my best, but if you have any questions, man, let me know in the comments. I will try to reply to everybody, and let's just try to smash out that 1,000 likes for this video, man. I took a lot of time to put this together for you guys. I want all my subs to be the best of the best in 2K18. So, we coming at it hard, going for that 100K this year, guys. Let's get it. But after you've mastered all of these moves, just mix it up into your own combos, man. Get creative, and that's the way to pretty much do it. I've taught you all the moves. All you have to do is just combo up yourself. As you see me dribbling on my car right now, just you know, go to your my court and practice up some combos, get used to your dribble moves a little bit. But yeah guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for watching, and like always, if you're new to my channel, then be sure to slap that subscribe button, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, follow me on social media, links are in the description, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace.